the flags are flying in Fredericksburg. The Mary Washington downtown, they have University of Mary Washington flags flying. And the last game that's Saturday, I've never seen that many people in my life in the Anderson Center. I mean, they were in the rafters.
Oh, there was standing room only.
It was loud.
Tried not to pay attention to the fans too often when coaching, but coming out of the locker room for the game and seeing a standing room, people hanging over the railings was awesome.
Just to see the team, the kids, they were walking out and they were like, whoa, these people are for us. Yes. It was really, really cool.
Such an advantage to have all the community behind us like that, for sure.
It's really cool. Sure. We mentioned on the last break over 400 teams in the D3, and now there's down to 2, Mary Washington and Emory. Emory is a bigger school.
Yep.
Down in Atlanta. Yep. And both of you fly out next Thursday, head out to Indianapolis. They've had 2 weeks, so you got 2 weeks off, right?
2 weeks off.
Jeez, that's brutal. But
is that hard? Because that takes you totally out of what you do for the regular season.
It takes, we got to really focus on staying in rhythm. That's the challenge of this week, but it's also been nice to be able to give them a day off or two since it's been such a rush. Getting them back into classes, having some normalcy back in their lives here for a week. This afternoon is when we turn the page back to gaming.
Yep, it's time to get serious again, right?
Have they become like celebrities?
I was going to say, do people people got to know them, right?
Yeah. I think everybody's pretty excited on campus. They've been coming back from classes saying how everybody's congratulating them, walking into the dining hall. We actually had a recruit on campus yesterday, so that was my first time walking across campus, and everybody seems to be pretty pumped about what we're doing.
Yeah, but when I call the Mary Washington games online, and you let me come to a couple practices. And early in the season, before our first game, I looked at them and I said, "This team is." I told you, I worked the morning show. I said, "This team is going places."
He told me you told me last year.
Yeah, October or November.
He said last year, this team, if they stay together, are going to do some special things. You told me that.
I did. I've never seen a team gel. Are they sick of each other yet or no?
No. I think that it's...
They're closer?
They might be sicker of the coaches, and the coaches might be getting a little tired of that. A little bit of that with all the practices going. But no, I think this what makes this group so special is that they just have fun no matter what we're doing. Last weekend, we're just hanging out in the lobby, ready to go.
Yeah.
They're having fun together.
Yeah.
We're in airports waiting for our flights. They're having fun. They are again, it's what makes it work. So
I mean, your halftime interview last Saturday, which you absolutely look like you love to give a halftime interview. But I think you said it right. You said, "Hey, I just told them, play your game, have fun."
Yeah.
And because they were tight, and then all of a sudden you could see the light switch.
Yeah, it's just. Yeah, and to your first point, no, I do not enjoy a microphone at halftime.
I don't think any coach does, but I saw the look on your face. I said, probably not a good time to grab them when you're down going into half or coming out of half.
No. But it was just about us being us and get back to having fun playing basketball,
right?
And stop worrying about the result or worrying about the moment. Just go play and have fun together.
Yeah.
And once we got back to doing that, the game turned around for us.
Yeah. It was really cool. The Elite Eight out in Indiana. Did they get swag? I mean, did they get any perks? I mean, you realize these are college kids. They don't have any money. You know what I'm saying? So did they get more than a water bottle? I hope.
It was funny. All of them. We walked into the locker room in the Coliseum there in Fort Wayne. And they had a locker made up for each guy already with their nameplate on it.
Wow.
And a backpack, a hoodie.
Wow.
A little commemorative basketball.
Yeah.
A big box, and it had a Stanley.
That is awesome.
And a blanket.
Right. All the
so
good
much
stuff.
that guys were like, I don't know, I have room in my bag to get it back. So it was pretty neat.
And did you have room to bring the trophy back? I hope you did.
We got the trophy back. We did get the trophy back.
And the net, you didn't cut the nets?
We didn't cut nets this last weekend, so hopefully we get to bring a net home.
How cool would that be?
Next Sunday.
And when you land next Thursday, I take it you're back on schedule for practice. So you take a bus to the hotel, a bus to practice, a bus back, right? I mean, it's all scripted then, right?
It'll be scripted. We had a phone call the other night, kind of going through everything and how it's going to work.
Okay.
Where here's our bus times, here's where the bus parks, here's our shoot around times. Practice times.
It's crazy.
Media times. So it's scripted to the minute for us, which is nice for me. It takes the planning out of it.
100%. And we mentioned you're the only coach in D3 that's taken two teams to the national championship. Do you let them just take it all in? I mean, because you've been there. You know what's coming,
Yes,
right?
Yeah, and I hope I take it in a little more this time.
Right.
That could have been a little bit of my weakness last time of making too much of the moment.
Yeah.
It is a big moment. It is
it's
something
huge.
that they've been working towards. But this group, Coach Sansone, Mark, and I looked at each other at practice in Fort Wayne. And just were like, these guys take nothing too seriously. The moment is not too big. And so I hope they keep that vibe going for 2 more weeks and not let the moment get too big, but take it. And we have a lot of cool things we get to do while we're in Indianapolis. And I really hope that they enjoy every moment of it and enjoy each other's times.
Yeah. Yeah, and I know you're from the West Coast. You're a West Coast guy. Yeah. Any family coming in for the next weekend? I mean,
we got a lot. We got a lot of people from California coming out.
That's awesome.
They were here. They were in Fort Wayne this last weekend.
They came to Fredericksburg. Saw you get your big win.
Yep.
I mean,
I'll tell you what. It's one of the things I've enjoyed most. This made it nice for me. Moving east and coaching is my dad has kind of been a super fan.
Yeah,
and,
he's a fan of me too. Bob.
Of course, yeah. They so he flew out for each round of the tournament this year. Obviously, when we were in Santa Cruz, was up there for all the games.
Right.
But he's been going back and forth each weekend throughout the NCAA tournament run, and he's got. We were talking last night, making sure the room's all set and the tickets are on hold for him.
That is really cool. Alyssa texted in, will the game be televised? Go Eagles.
It will.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll be 4:30 Sunday on ESPN Plus. So I think if you have Hulu, Disney Plus,
any of those,
or you have the app,
you'll
be able to stream it.
I do have a question for you. Just because I'm pretty superstitious when it comes to sports. Is there anything you feel like I have to eat this before a game? I have to listen to this song before a game?
Right.
Do you have anything that you do before a game, like religiously?
That's a great question.
Yes, I am. I feel like early in my career, it was very superstitious about everything. The meal the night before, if we had, and then we win, then it's that every time. When we were wearing suits and ties, I would not wear that tie again if we lost.
Ooh, okay.
Really?
Yeah. It was. So in my first year here, I was tieless for a while because we didn't have such
Bad
a good
start.
season.
The
Bad
tie
start.
was the reason.
The tie was the reason we lost, of course.
Coach Kahn's in his underwear tonight.
I know, right?
That's right.
He's just shedding clothes
exactly.
after every game,
So now it's there's this year. It's not anything to do with the clothing that we've been wearing the same getup and it's been working. So my wife asked her, "Now are you gonna wear? You gonna dress back up now as a champ?" No, I'm not changing what we've done now.
Yeah.
Don't change anything.
Yeah, but they have some gorgeous quarter zips that they wear in every game.
Yeah.
I'm jealous. I'd love to get a quarter zip, but those things are they're hard to come by. But so
I
not changing
songs that I've had that I've listened to. It's funny. I just kind of realized one game on the bus I was listening to them.
The Coach Kahn playlist. This is exclusive.
I want to know what this is.
And it worked. And so now even. Just from my house to the Anderson Center, I've got to have 3 songs I've got to listen to. And then I was making sure I had them with me, listening to them on the bus ride over to the arena this weekend.
So you've been, So
all right,
what are they? Will you?
I'm pulling up my playlist here for you.
The warm up music before the game, I don't know one song. I can't understand one word, and I was like, I know this is not Coach's
I don't
playlist.
know any of those songs
Good.
the guys play.
All right. Good.
So when it's my turn in practice, I always ask, "Can I have the aux today?" No,
this is our thing.
No. I've come across a couple, and it's funny. It just kind of happened. Some random bands, but one song that I've listened to before every game is called "Fade Away" by Alex Pentelius.
All right.
Couldn't tell you. I think I came up on Instagram one time in my reel.
You're like, I love this.
And I liked it, so I put it on Spotify.
Yeah.
Since I've been listening to that song in the car ride or in my headphones on the bus,
Nice.
It's been a winner.
we've been on a win streak. So
Oh, okay. I gotta look that.
I know.
song up.
I do
That's
too.
great.
I do too.
No,
Say you win the championship or whatever. I mean, these kids go off and then do their thing for a little bit of time. You're going to miss them.
Oh, I think it'll be good.
Yeah.
I think it'll be good for all of us. We've been going since late September with practices. And
I think you're in 90 practices now or
yeah,
over.
I think tonight's will be like 88 or something, 89.
It's crazy.
But for you, it doesn't end. I mean, you're focused on this, but you mentioned having a recruit in this week.
Yeah.
That all continues.
I mean, how does that
D3
work?
is
Right.
It's a different,
Totally
kind of
different.
recruiting.
Totally different. Yeah, no, the coaching practices, the being with these guys day in and day out will change a little bit. We'll have some meetings. Obviously, we'll continue with academically to make sure that they're kept up. But
Right.
the recruiting piece is full steam ahead. We had somebody on yesterday. We got somebody on tonight.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say.
We have several guys we're going to be looking at over the course of this next week.
So you're still working.
Yeah, that's a never-ending process.
And being you're still playing basketball, playing for the national championship, other teams are done. They're reaching out right now. So you have to compete with that as well as get ready for a national championship game.
For sure. I will say it's nice, though, to send the text, hey, sorry I didn't call you this week. However, we're on a flight back from the Final Four heading to the national championship.
Sort of makes you feel good, doesn't it?
I think that kind of gives us a week of grace period, I hope.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Everything culminates in Indianapolis, right? You got the Division I, Division II, Division III, and NIT.
Oh, yeah.
It's huge.
Joint championships is a special year. They don't do it every year.
No,
so,
they don't.
It's pretty neat to be involved with this one.
It ought to be a lot of fun. Now, I know you love the community. You love getting out in the community. You love when the community comes and supports you guys. You did Upwards Basketball, Fredericksburg United Methodist Church. They do a league over there. I think they have 250 kids or something. And your team, those kids went out there and ran practice for the kindergartners, first and second graders, third and fourth.
That's amazing.
And it was so cool when they had Upwards Sunday, and that place was at Mary Washington when you guys played the Banana Slugs. And they just love it.
Yeah, it's so good for our guys to give back to the community in that way.
And they could see it.
Yep, absolutely. They enjoy it. It's fun. Like the parents always come and say how much their kids enjoy our guys being there.
Right.
And then our guys come back to the next practice and say, Coach, it's so much fun. No, it's great.
Jaden Burgess looked like he was at home.
Yes.
The kids loved him. He was like, come on, let's get a picture. Come on. It was really cool.
Oh, it's really, again, our guys going over there, it's over break.
Yeah.
So we're not in class, so we'll practice and send them over there in the evenings to help out. And then we have Upward Day at our games. And this year it happened to be against Santa Cruz on a Sunday afternoon.
It's really cool. Really cool.
That really kick-started our good crowds.
The run.
It really
did.
Jump-started the crowds we were at.
It really did. All right, before we get out of here, you got middle schoolers listening, basketball players, high schoolers. What's one word of advice you get? If they want to advance and go to college, what do you tell them? Just have fun?
Have fun with it. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's certainly a process.
It's a job, right?
It's a job. You're going to have good days. You're going to have bad days with it. It's just staying with it, being persistent.
Yeah.
If you want it, just be persistent and keep working towards your goal.
If you guys win the national championship, do you think there'll be a parade anywhere downtown Fredericksburg or anything?
You're going to have to wake me up for a parade or something.
He needs to rest.
To win this thing.
That would be really cool. Okay, so just FYI, games next Sunday, Easter Sunday, 4:30 p.m., ESPN Plus. If you got Hulu, you got Disney, you have ESPN. Get the app if you can't, right? Yeah. You guys fly out next Thursday.
Yes.
And then it's just all ready to go.
All ready to go. Yep.
Again, congratulations, man. It's just an honor to have you in here. I appreciate all your time you've done this whole season with me, and thank you.
Thank you.
No, good luck. We're cheering for you. All of Northern Virginia is cheering for you. It's time to get serious this afternoon, right?
Yeah, looking forward to that part for sure, getting back to some normalcy.
Let's get back to some normalcy, some classwork and practice, right?
So, for sure.
Good luck.